Everybody, I'm Nick, and welcome to The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. I'm going to be talking over the second of the intro variants that'll be coming across here because I realized, oh, there's another one of these. I want to show things off to you as I blab. So, I do not know this game anywhere near as well as I do Ocarina of Time because I owned Ocarina of Time for the majority of time that I grew up with the N64. My exposure to Majora's Mask was much more limited because I had to borrow a friend of mine's copy of it, of which I am now using to play this game. And so yeah, if I get a lot of things wrong with my commentary and just playing, that's why. I will also just say this now, I do generally enjoy Ocarina of Time more than I do Majora's Mask. Even if it's like, oh hey, a lot of this interconnected weaving stuff with the town and the Groundhog Day 3-day cycle, that's all super neat, but I didn't play this game even as much because I thought the time limit thing was a big stress thing for me back then. I could deal with it now, but back then it was like, I couldn't deal with that. I couldn't deal with Wall Masters in the Forest Temple. Oh, man. But that's what being a kid is, and, you know, you have these things, and then you eventually overcome them. So let's see just exactly how far I can get with Majora's Mask. You're gonna see me beat the game. I know I'm going to get every single one of the masks. There's just no guarantees on getting all the pieces of heart. I will just say this now. Ugh, but I think with that, I think I've said enough preamble, so how about we go ahead and let this part of the intro finish, and I'll see you in the game, okay? Okay. In the land of Hyrule, there echoes a legend held dearly by the royal family that told about a boy. A boy who, after battling evil and saving Hyrule, crept away from the land that had made him a legend. Done with the battles he once waged across time, he embarked on a journey, a secret and personal journey. A journey in search of a beloved and invaluable friend. A friend with whom he parted ways with when he finally fulfilled his heroic destiny and took his place among legends. You two fairies did great! I wonder if he has anything good on him. Huh? This guy... Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Ooh, what a pretty ocarina! Hey, Skull Kid, let me touch it. I want to see. You can't, Tail. What would we do if you dropped it and broke it? No way! You can't touch it! Aw, but sis, why can't I try it out too? Man, what a wonderful start to our day. Not only did we get the Ocarina of Time mugged, but we also got the, our horse, Epona, mugged. What a bastard. But, as per compulsive habit, I must cut every piece of grass. It is just mandatory. This is just what I gotta do. Because money is good, okay? As you can see, young Link has a few new voice lines, which is pretty neat. And something I will show off for this here in just a moment. Let me just get over towards the center here. Yeah, the grass can run away from you. It's neat. For now, though, we can't exactly deal with it. But we'll get done with that later. But for now... please enjoy Link's new jumping animations, which I think are pretty neat. But now, further we chase. at that stupid horse of yours! It doesn't listen to a word that's said to it! There's no point in riding a thing like that, so I did you a favor and got rid of it! Aw, boo-hoo! Why the sad face? I just thought I'd have a little fun with you. Oh, come now. Do you really think you could beat me as I am now? Fool! Now that's a good look for you! You'll stay here looking that way forever! Sis! Whoa, whoa! Skull Kid, wait for me! I'm still here! Tail, you can't leave without me! You! If I wasn't dealing with you, I wouldn't have gotten separated from my brother! Well, don't just sit there, Deku boy! Do something! Why are you looking at me like that? What, is there something stuck on my face? Will you stop staring and just open that door for me? Please! Come on! A helpless little girl is asking you! So hurry up! Oh, Tail. I wonder if that child will be alright on his own. Yeah, unlike Navi, Tattle there is significantly more rude. And actually, if I may for a moment here, observe... Oh, I can't really get a good angle here at this point, but if you notice that there's 3 triangles here, kind of makes me think of, you know, because we dealt with Ganondorf at this point, that the Triforce of Power has been lodged away from Wisdom and Courage over here. Just a neat little detail that I just now thought of. Anywho, we could just press this A button to do this spinning move. Hey, wait for me! Don't leave me behind! So, that stuff back there, I apologize, so take me with you! You want to know about that Skull Kid who just ran off, right? Well, I just happen to have an idea of where he might be going. Take me with you and I'll help you out. Deal? Please? Good. So then it's settled. Now then, I'll be your partner. Or at least until we catch that Skull Kid. My name's Tattle, so, it's nice to meet you, or whatever. Now that we've got all that straightened out, can we stop messing around and get moving? If I figure something out, press the up C button and I'll tell it to you. Hopefully you'll manage to get by without my help until then. He's just like, come on. Well, I'll show it off now. Hey, if I call you, press the up C button right away. I can tell you're not very used to your Deku Scrub body yet. Alright, listen up. If you press and hold A as a Deku Scrub while standing on a Deku Flower, you could dive into it. If you wait a bit before releasing A, you'll launch out of the flower. You could press A while flying to descend. Did you get all that? Are you sure? One more thing. Press A when you're on the ground to perform a spin attack. As you previously saw me doing. Because I must Mug every single plant around here for money. But yeah, that's just basic Deku Scrub mechanics now that we are one. I will also say this, now that I'm primarily playing the N64 version for this. I do not like the 3DS version of Majora's Mask anywhere near as much as I do the 3DS version of Ocarina of Time, because they made significant changes to it for the worse, I would like to say for myself, but I'm pretty sure I've seen a bunch of people also not like the changes that Majora's Mask 3DS made to the game. So that is our destination. But there's a little treasure chest for us that we should go and grab real quick while we're here. It's not a Zelda game if you ain't looting the shit out of it. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and kick that open. And we got some Deku Nuts. So we can press B while we're flying to drop Deku Nuts from our ass. And, you know, hit things that way. And so how Deku flowers work is you're allowed to fly a set distance based on the flower that you are standing on. Yes, it is pretty much personalized per flower. Hey you! Come on! Press E and talk to me! There you go, see? You can do it if you try. When I fly over to people or objects, you can use Z to look at them so you can talk to them. Use Z targeting to talk to people even if they're far away. Or if there's no one to target, you can use Z to look straight ahead. But enough about that for now. Come over to this tree and check it out. Also, apologies if for whatever reason I sound kind of weird. It's just getting over being sick is rough. It's strange, but the way you look right now sort of looks like this tree. It looks all dark and gloomy, almost like it could start crying any second now. How sad. Pay attention to this tree for later. It's not like it's going to be super story important, but there's a little detail later that'll kind of make you sad. And we will never return to this point again. But yeah, another thing I can show off here is the Deku Scrub can't exactly swim, so they're light enough that they can hop around on water. So let me show you this. You can hop around faster if you do a spin attack right before you land on the water. But now let's see what's going on here, shall we? As we try to leave, you know? You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? I own the Happy Mask Shop. I travel far and wide in search of masks. During my travels, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. So here I am, at a loss, and now I've found you. Now don't think me rude, but I have been following you. For I know of a way to return you to your former self. If you can get back the precious item that was stolen from you, I will return you to normal. In exchange, all I ask is that you also get back my precious mask that the imp stole from me. What? Is it not a simple task? Why, to someone like you, it should be by no means be a difficult task. Except, the one thing is, I'm a very busy fellow, and I must leave this place in 3 days. How grateful I would be if you could bring it back to me before my time here is up. But yes, you'll be fine. I see you are young and have tremendous courage. I'm sure you'll find it right away. Well then, I am counting on you. Okay, creepy man, I'm leaving now. Dawn of the first day. 72 hours remain. Welcome to South Clocktown. The time is ticking. He gives me the creeps! That mask salesman was the... Sorry, just thinking aloud. But 3 days? Even if we never sleep, that still leaves us with a measly 72 hours! Talk about demanding! Well, don't just stand there! We're going to see the Great Fairy! Look, you want to find the Skull Kid, don't you? The Great Fairy will know what he's up to. She watches over everything. And just between you and me, the Skull Kid is no match for the Great Fairy. Go to the shrine near the North Gate. And find the Great Fairy in there. Ugh, lunch is talking. Also, the dogs will try to kill us, even if they can't actually hurt us. And as we see here, there's this boy that is going to put something in the mailbox. Unfortunately, we will not be able to speak to him. Well, let's try speaking to all the guys around here, shall we? Ugh! Is Brack working tonight? I wonder if that'll get finished. So let's see what's going on here. Absolutely guaranteed! We shall guard your assets, Clocktown Bank. I will be seeing that in a moment. Hey, apprentice! Don't just stand around and look at the sky all day! Huh? The moon? Hey, aren't you going to the Great Fairy Shrine near the North Gate? Whoa! Look at the time! You don't even have 3 days left! I was trying to use the C up button. Yeah, let's not worry about that for now. But I have a little detour I want to make first before we go visit the Great Fairy. It's over here. At the laundry pool. There's a frog. Don't worry about it. Please hear my plea. The Masked Skull Kid has broken me apart and scattered my pieces. Please find a way to return me to the fairy fountain in North Clocktown. Yeah, Tattle, I think you may have a problem. I feel like ringing a bell. It's that boy from before. But since he doesn't know what's really going on, he's just gonna go hide back there. And as a note, we can't really go in there just yet. We're not gonna be doing that for a while. If I'm gonna be frank. But yeah, I kind of already knew beforehand to go find that little Great Fairy. So I don't waste too much time. Ye who hold the sacred sword, leave proof of our encounter. Unfortunately, our little Deku Scrub spin isn't going to help us at all. Here, we have North Clocktown. So it's divided into north, south, east, and west, as you could probably guess. Gee, I wonder who this man is. I wonder. What's this? Green clothes? White fairy? Sir, could you by chance be a forest fairy? Oh my! My name is Tingle. I think I am the same as you, sir. A forest fairy. Alas, though I am already age 35, no fairy has come to me yet. Oh, come on, I'm going to be 34 this year. Oh, God, I'm almost as old as Tingle. Oh, no! My father tells me to grow up and act my age, but why? I tell you, Tingle is the very reincarnation of a fairy. Now, while I stand here waiting for a fairy of my own, I sell maps to help out my father. Lucky, lucky, you're so lucky to have a fairy. I know, we should be friends. Yes, yes, in exchange, I will sell you a map for cheap as a sign of my friendship. Will you buy one of Tingle's maps? We're gonna go buy Clocktown map first. Well, call again. Tingle, tingle, kululim, pa! These are the magic words that Tingle created himself. Don't steal them! Yes, this was the introduction of everybody's favorite weirdo, Tingle. Ah, boy. Unfortunately, I am terrible at that. And the Great Fairy Fountain we are looking for is actually right over here. So let's go ahead and pay her a visit, shall we? As you can see, she's been all split up, so... Oh no! The Great Fairy! Let's do our job and reunite the Great Fairy, shall we? Yeah, that Skull Kid's being a menace. Tattle, and you, young one of the altered shape. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I thought that masked child was helping me, and I grew careless. All I can offer you now is this. I shall grant you magic power as a sign of my gratitude. Please accept it. We now have magic power. We now have the power to shoot snot bubbles. Wow, I screwed that one up. So yeah, it requires magic power to shoot snot. The man who lives in the observatory outside of town may know of Skull Kid's whereabouts, but be careful. You must not underestimate that child's powers, kind young one. If ever you are returned to your former shape, come see me. I shall give you more help. Luckily, this intro part is something I can take care of myself. Thank you. Now that we've got a little more time to go screwing around, I would like to go this way. There we go. I want to go falling down some holes. Because it's time to play some more mini-games! How about it? Will the young one play? Okay, it was 10 rupees and not 20. So yeah, if we fall once, it's done. So we need to get all the rupees before 1 minute, 15 seconds. Luckily, timer only starts once we've, come on! Oh, okay. If this were 3DS, I would have a reticle below my feet to actually see where I'm going to Tattle, this is not the time! Luckily, because the Deco Flower is based more on distance rather than on actual flight time, it is actually, you can actually just hang in the air and let your distance, and not have your distance for the flower run out. Not having a reticle below your feet is honestly anxiety-inducing. Come on, come on, come on. There we go, we got it. It's a new record. Take this. I'll record this time, so what's your name, young one? Link. That's a strange name for a Deku Scrub. If you can, come by again tomorrow. Yes, we will be doing this again for all 3 days, because the reward is worth it. But in the meantime, let's just leave. But as you can see, we get a hefty sum for that. Honestly, really nice. Unfortunately, we will not be allowed to leave town because the guard thinks, excuse me, we are a child. And that is no good. Before I do anything more, let's go ahead and explore the rest of town while we've got a little time left. So here's the east side of town. Thank you, game, for telling me. There is a few more things that we could, you know, try to squirm around and do. Like I can break a box for this. But there's also yet another mini-game we can choose to play. Although, if I remember, I don't think the reward for that one is quite worth it, and we can't do any of the other mini-games while we are a Deku Scrub as of right now. Although, I guess in the meantime, I can just show you that the sub-screen menus are significantly different from before. Let's look at the info on the Kokiri sword. It's that trusty sword you're familiar with from Kokiri Forest, even though the design is completely different. And the hero's shield is supposed to be, you know, like the Hylian shield, but they altered the design. And we have a subscreen exclusively for masks. Trust me, it'll be important later. And unfortunately, I need to make a quick cut because my guts are telling me, yoips! Okay, let's keep things moving, shall we? And then this is the west part of Clock Town. Ah, West Clock Town. So the most important thing over here is actually right here. Hey there, little guy! Won't you deposit some rupees? Nowadays, even if people have money, they don't deposit any. Nothing! Nothing! So for a limited time, I'll give you a special gift based on how much you deposit. For example, if you deposit 200 rupees, you'll get an item that holds a lot of rupees. Yes, we will deposit. Alright, so... oh, doing this with a stick is awkward! Seriously? That's a lot! So, little guy, what's your name? Link, is it? Got it. I won't forget your deposits. Let me stamp you with my special ink. Hey, relax. It doesn't leave any marks, and it's not gonna hurt. There. Now I'll know you when I see you. Alright, little guy. I've got a total of 99 rupees from you now. Oh, yeah. We are saving up money. And we have a dedicated bomb shop here. And then we have a more general shop right here. So we can buy certain items here, like if you get your shield eaten up, we have arrows for the bow we don't have. We have a jar here. Oh yeah, we have a new version of the shop theme in here too. Oh yeah, it's about to be 6 p.m. Let me actually get out of here first, and then I'll talk about that scarecrow that's right there. Because I want to show off the animation for when it actually hits 6 p.m. here. It is now night of the first day. 60 hours remain. So yeah, that's going to be relevant. Anyway, if you talk to the scarecrow here, he will help skip time for you so you don't have to sit and wait. But for now, let's go wandering around with the nightlife. You know what I mean? And they're now dancing for whatever reason. If you try talking to them, they're like, hey, leave us alone. Anywho. Now that I have an opportunity to do so, I now feel like popping that balloon that's here. So we press and hold the B button. And fire! And he'll go, who did that? Are you the one who just popped that up there? Not bad for a Deku Scrub. We bombers have a hideout that leads to the observatory outside town. You need a code to get in. Maybe I'll tell you what it is. But don't think you're getting it that easily. I can't just tell you what the code is. You'll have to pass my test first. Are you ready? Alright, line up, guys. if you can find all 5 of us by tomorrow morning, I'll teach you the code. Are you ready? Alright. I am now handicapping myself by doing this at night. But they are in the same spot every single time. So I can at least do that. Yep, there's a boy there. He's not doing anything suspicious at all. Alright, we got the first boy. That's only 4 of them left. There's another one over this way. So use that dash attack, the spin attack, to help, move. Unfortunately, keeping track of him can be awkward. Get out of there! Come on! I don't have all night! Because that'll happen! Freaking punk. Why I order? Why I order? Oh, jeez, where'd he go? Oh, there you are. There we go. Got you. There's only 3 left. Generally, there's 1 boy in each of the areas, but this first one here has 2 of them. So there's going to be another kid over here that's hiding away. Not that boy. That boy, you need to tell the password to. He's going to do himself a flyer. Do not hit the cuckoos with your spin attack. That is a recipe for dis... Why do I keep running into everything? Come on! Oh, whoa, there we go. 2 left. I've almost burned half of my available time. And I need that code. For Pete's sake. Oh, wait, no, that's right. There's none in the central area, but there's one over here. That's right. I am remembering now. Hello, Frogman. Not Frogman, just Frog. I may have stood corrected. Welp. Don't I just love being wrong? This is the part where my memory is biting me in the ass so hard. Unless there were actually 2 of them over here and I was just an idiot. So I know there's 1 boy right here. If I could just cooperate, thank you. That's right, 1 left. Not right now. Oh, my apologies, my dude. Oh, my memory is going to be absolute ass about this. Oh, I love it. I love it indeed. In fact, if I can't find the kid, then I think it may be time for our first cut of the episode. Except it's not the first cut of the episode. I've already done one to get into the game and skip, naming Lincoln's. Oh, that's right. There you are. You were hiding up there. Hell no. Hell no. Get out of there, kid. There we go. We got them all. And now I need to unlock my phone for a bit so I can punch the code in. You're pretty good for a techie scrub. If only you were human. Then I could give you an original Bomber's Notebook and make you a member. What do you guys think? No way! No scrubs! I guess not. Once we let some kid who wasn't human join our gang, and boy did we ever regret it. Sorry! But I'll teach you the code just like I promised. I can tell you only once, though, so pay attention. Are you ready? The code is 34512. The entrance to our hideout is in East Clocktown. And that's basically it. You now have the way to enter the clock tower. I do need to grind more rupees, though, for more attempts at the game in case I fail. Anywho, the Great Fairy the Great Fairy piece is over here in East Clocktown at night. If you paid attention to the cutscene at the beginning of the episode. So that is a neat detail. But let's go ahead and punch in that code here while we have a chance. If you want to pass through here, you'll have to say the secret code. Yeah, also, that code is not the same for every single file. You will have to do the game to figure out exactly what the code is, because it is randomized per file. But once you have the code, you can just input it whenever. You will also now have to deal with your first enemy. What? You don't even know about the Skulltula? It's protected by a hard shell, but its stomach is soft. Luckily, it is very vulnerable to snot, so you can just shoot it in the back. It's not a hard problem. And if somehow you got in here before the code, you will need magic in order to get through here. I should have, shot first before I did the refills. I wonder how the astronomer knows that Skull Kid. Whoa, look at the time! You don't even have 3 days left! Yes, I know. Let's go ahead and pop that, and that allows us access to the observatory! So we just walk this way, and this happens. There's also a scarecrow here to help you skip time. And we'll make use of him in a moment. Oh yeah, this is what happens when time is starting to run out. The screen gets close like this. Dawn of the second day. 48 hours remain. So let's go ahead and talk to the astronomer here. Well, well, well. A strange-looking child has joined me today. Are you a new friend of the Bomber's gang? Your manners seem much better than those of your mischievous friend from the other day. That ill-mannered troublemaker from the other day said he'd break my instruments. He said he'd steal my moon's tear. There was no stopping him. Even now, just watch him. He's probably causing trouble around the clock tower. Will you gaze into the telescope? Why, yes, of course. In fact, there he is! Right now! Yes, the moon is very much a problem, but he's leaving a little something for us. How kind. I don't know how the telescope can even do that, by the way. And now he's telling us to kiss his ass. Bitch! He's gone. Well, did you find that troublemaker? That loud noise. What was that? Perhaps another moon's tear has fallen nearby. Go through that door and take a look outside. But I wonder how that troublemaker got on top of the clock tower. The only way up there is through the clock door, and that only opens on the eve of the carnival. Speaking of the moon's tear, there's one right here. We can go ahead and check. Oh, not this. I can skip all that dialogue. That is one of the lunar rocks that has been blazing from the surface of the moon lately. They fall from what looks to be the moon's eye, so I call them moon's tears. They are rare stones, valued by many in town. Let's go ahead and do that, shall we? If I can remember where the door is! Yeesh. Somehow open that door. Unfortunately, we cannot break out yet, so let's go and collect a moon's tear. It is added to our regular inventory, so how about we go and add that to our subscreen? Because we can. We do have this, though. Holy motion blur, Batman! Oh, God! The motion blur. It's like my heart is being pierced into. That is a disturbing eye. Question. How did my snot bubble flatten you like a pancake? Gah, I know some people who would hate the motion blur of that. Goodness gracious. Anywho, now that we have a new day, we should go back to that mini game. Because we should play all the days. We absolutely should. Hi! Let's go ahead and break that. Get more money. Because money is lovely. But yeah, the townspeople will have new things to say every single day. So keep an eye on that one. Luckily, we can use this just to get past the spider if it respawned. Yeah, water skipping like that is actually kind of fun, though. But I want back into town, please. And Clocktown even has several different themes, depending on what day it is. So first things first, we need... Oh yeah, Tingle's now flying around in a balloon, and you have to shoot a snot bubble at him in order to make him stop being up in the air. But this flying minigame has a new layout for every single day you play. Luckily, you can keep reattempting it until you've finished that day's version. I believe it closes at night, though, so you need to be careful about your time. Alright, new record. I believe there's a record for each day specifically. Yes, it will be 1:15. And once again, the time doesn't start until I shoot myself out of there. Nope! I failed. I'll try that again. That's fine. Yes, of course, I will compete since I have the rupees. We will try again! Luckily, I automatically get there. Alright, boys, time to log in! Although I'm going to need to be patient for this first one. There's the blue one. I have to wait for it to come back around this way. There we go! Alright. I failed once, but it's okay. We got a new record! A new record! Another 50 rupees! Hell yeah! And at this point, we should go deposit! Again! Because money is good. Fortunately, I killed nearly most of the entire day. Oh, I didn't wait. Because you gotta wait for that little puff of whatever, spores or something. I want to chop my rupees like that. Because this wallet I have is piss poor. God, I wish I had more momentum to actually be able to do that. Wait, I want to go deposit my money first. I'll be good, okay. But yeah, there's not really a whole hell of a lot you can do as a Deku Scrub right now. It is very limiting, which is sad, but, you know, them's the breaks. just how it goes. So let's go deposit some money! Yeah! $99. We should have 198 now. Which means only 2 more rupees until we get his reward. Because I want the adult wallet, you know. It would be very nice to hold on to a lot more money. You know, basically double. Actually, it's slightly more than double. Because it gives you plus 101 to let you hold 200 rupees. Pretty sick, if you ask me. Speaking of pretty sick, let's go look at this flower here. Wait, hang on! This is my private property! Don't try using it when I'm not around! I've already sold out of my wares and the carnival hasn't even begun! I'm thinking of closing up shop so I can buy a gift for my wife and return to her in my village. I've heard that a stone called the Moon's Tear shines brighter than any other in the land. If you've got one, I'd really like to get it from you. My wife would love it! If you give it to me, I'll give you my spot here. Deku flower included. And so, this is the point where you need to put an item on your C buttons, and then press the correct button. Ah! That stone! You must hand it over to me! In exchange, I'll give you my spot here. Deku flower included. Yes? The land title deed. You've really helped me out. Now I have the perfect souvenir for my wife. She hasn't set eyes on a jeweler's strange sparkling stone like this in a very long time. The title deed for the spot should be in high demand among Deku scrubs, but you already know that. If you don't need it anymore, you can always sell it. Ow! That dog was just waiting to maul me! Funny. I will need to grind up some more money here in a moment, but for now, I actually really know what we can really do with this title deed. We may have to wait around a moment for it to actually happen, though. No, we are not staying at the inn. For one, we are poor. And for two, there's a very specific room I wish to find. Because this door lets us out. I say, this is what I'm looking for. Does everybody need to sit and take a crap? Oh, that's right. We can't go through the front door. But let's see if we could go in this way. They locked the front door. Did they lock the back door? No. This is the entrance in question. If we actually wait till around midnight here, there's going to be a little something for us. So, I'm going to make a little cut here until we get to the thing in question. Alright, this thing should be showing up any second now. There we go. Paper, please! Yay! Oh, you saved me. This fell down here. I'll give it to you. It smells like shit. People take a crap here. But yes, there's a random-ass hand who will take whatever paper deed you have and use it to wipe his ass. There is actually another way to spend time in town, to waste time. And there's a grandma that's here that will you can burn time with, either several hours or until the next morning. But I actually need some more money. So we need to grind that up a bit. So we are just going to spend some time dealing with that. But that is something you don't need to see, so I will return momentarily when it's about time to, to take the clock back. I was only able to really make one loop before I returned to Clock Town, so that's unfortunate. Oh well, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I have ways to make money. So, screen, can you do us all a favor and start zooming in? There we go. Now the bells are ringing. And the aspect ratio is shrinking. Oh no! Yes, it will even handle transitions like this well. This is just how it is. Dawn of the final day. 24 hours remain. Oh, 34 rupees should be enough for this final challenge, I believe. Let's do this. I'm sorry, Brenner, but I'm going too! Now that it's the final day, the moon is significantly closer now than it's ever been before. And luckily, if you give away the title deed, you can still use the flower. Nobody goes, it's free real estate. And, cucks you out of being able to finish this section of the game. Let's go grab a few more rupees, I think. Just so we can hit 40? That would be nice. There we go. We hit the 40. Let's go! Let's play game! Let's play game. Do stupid things and win stupid prizes, you know? Woohoo! Let's go! Get flushed down the toilet. And play a mini game. It's the last one. Let's do this. Haha, 3 straight records. That's what we're talking about. And now we have we have 1 more second to play with. I'm just gonna auto-fail this one. That's fine. It's fine. Yeah! Woo! Oh, yikes! Take this and don't come back! That was hard. It's me! Hide! Oh man. Oh man. Anyway, things are getting a little perilous now that it's getting close to the dawn of the final day, the dawn of we're going to die. We're going to die! Oh, that was stressing me out. I was running out of time there. But yeah, setting 3 straight records gets you a piece of heart. I did not want to have to redo that. That was gonna suck real bad. I hated it. But now that I have a moment, let's go ahead and make that deposit. Yeah, we haven't evacuated yet because the moon's about to fall. Alright, you will get 21 of my rupees. Ha 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 ha! My special gift is the adult wallet. 200 rupees. Now we just have to keep getting more money. And unlike Ocarina of Time, the rupee indicator actually changes to blue. I like it. I like it when cute things like this happen. Speaking of cute things, let me show off what exactly happens with this Deku flower now. You could really fly. Unfortunately, we can't latch onto that. Hey, Deku Kid! You waiting for us to finish the bridge from the festival tower to the clock tower entrance up there? Sorry, my apprentices panicked and ran away. This is all we get for a festival tower. It's not quite tall enough, is it? Sheesh! If we went to the top of the festival tower, we wouldn't be able to get up to the clock tower entrance. I apologize for all this. I wish I could scare that moon away. Yup, things are bad. Things are very bad. Because everyone realized, oh shit, that thing's gonna kill us. Oh no. Well, they give us a piece of heart for pretty much coming up here. The door to the clock tower only opens once a year, at midnight on the eve of the carnival. Yeah, there is a way to technically get over here, but Deku Link's a little too short to hop up there. And luckily, I wasted just enough time so that we could just wait right here for the door to open. Here we go. Don't stop now! Look, you can get up there now! Sis! Ah, Tail! We've been looking for you two! Hey, Skull Kid, what if you gave that mask you're wearing back now? Hey, come on, are you listening? Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon, hurry! The 4 who are there, bring them here! Don't speak out of line, stupid fairy! No! What are you doing to my brother? Skull Kid, do you still think you're our friend after that? Well, whatever. Even if they were to come now, they wouldn't be able to handle me. Just look above you. If it's something that can be stopped, then just try to stop it! And then, you see this Skull Kid? Let's shoot a snot bubble at him. You got back the Ocarina of Time! Princess Zelda gave you this precious instrument. Set it to C and use A and the 4 C buttons to play it. Press B to stop. Suddenly, memories of Princess Zelda come rushing back to you. You're already leaving this land of Hyrule, aren't you? Even though it was only a short time, I feel like I've known you forever. I'll never forget the days we spent together in Hyrule. And I believe in my heart that a day will come when I shall meet you again. Until that day comes, please, take this. I am praying that your journey be a safe one. If something should happen to you, remember this song. You remembered the Song of Time. This melody, lingering on the edges of your mind, is a song of the memories of Princess Zelda. The goddess of time is protecting you. If you play the Song of Time, she will aid you. Snap out of it! What are you doing, lost in memories? Get yourself together! Getting that old ocarina back isn't gonna help us! Somebody! Anybody! Goddess of Time! Help us, please! We need more time! Speaking of that... Huh? When did you get that instrument? Dawn of the first day. 72 hours remain. What just happened? Everything is... started over. What are you, anyway? That song you played, that instrument... That instrument! Wait, that's it! Your instrument! The mask salesman said if you got back the precious thing that was stolen from you, he could return you to normal. Did you completely forget or what? Let's go pay him a visit, shall we? Oh, that won't work. Were you able to recover your precious item from that imp? Oh! You got it! Then listen to me! Please play this song that I'm about to perform, and remember it well. This is a melody that heals evil magic and troubled spirits, turning them into masks. I am sure it will be of assistance to you in the future. Ah, yes, I give you this mask in commemoration of this day. Fear not, for the magic has been sealed inside the mask. When you wear it, you will transform into the shape you just were. When you remove it, you will return to normal. We can put it on the C buttons to transform. Now, I have fulfilled my promise to you. So, please give me that which you promised me. Don't tell me. My mask? You did get it back, didn't you? What have you done to me? If you leave my mask out there, something terrible will happen! The mask that was stolen from me! It is called Majora's Mask! It is an accursed item from legend that is said to have been used in an ancient tribe in its hexing rituals. It is said that an evil and wicked power is bestowed upon the one who wears that mask. According to legend, the troubles caused by Majora's Mask were so great the Ancient Ones, fearing such catastrophe, sealed the mask in shadow forever, preventing its misuse. But now, that tribe from the legend has vanished, so no one really knows the true nature of the mask's power. But I feel it. I went to great lengths to get that legendary mask. When I finally had it, I could sense the doom of a dark omen brewing. It was that unwelcoming feeling that makes your hair stand on end. And now that imp has it. I am begging you! You must get that mask back quickly or something horrible will happen! I'm begging you! I'm begging you! You must do it! Really? You'll do it for me? I was certain you would tell me that. You'll be fine! Surely you can do it! Believe in your strengths. Believe. Creepy man. Luckily, I never have to speak to you again. That mask. The Skull Kid uses the power of that mask to do those terrible things. Well, whatever it takes, we gotta do something about it. The swamp, mountains, ocean, and canyon that Tail was trying to tell us about. I bet he was referring to the 4 areas just outside of town. There's 1 in each compass direction. But what do you suppose he meant by the 4 who are there? I have no idea. He always skips important stuff. I guess we should just go and find out. If we go through that gate straight ahead, we'll be heading in the direction of the swamp. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But now that we have our sword back, we can go ahead and do this. Please give me 1 moment. Okay, I am back. My son was just, he was trying to open the door, trying to get my attention. So I had to get to him for a moment, and as you've now, I actually left, I was trying to say, I came back to the screen on purpose to show off that if you have any on-hand consumable items and money, and you use the Song of Time, it's gone. It's just gone. Anyway, the reason I hit this owl statue is, in the US version, and also subsequently the European version, you can actually save your game at these statues, but it's more like a quick save, where you'll come back to the spot, and the quick save will go away once you load it again. So I'll just show it off here on the main menu. So anything that has this owl icon, that is, you've used an owl statue to save, and you will go back to that exact spot. Otherwise, if you goof up the save, you'll go back to your last Song of Time save. Because that's the only way to lock in any real progress. Yeah. So I think I'm going to cut this episode off here because that was a lot, as you've probably seen by the runtime at this point. The next parts probably shouldn't be quite as long. It's just that the first part of Majora's Mask is very front-loaded, and then once you're set loose, you can pretty much just do whatever you want. So yeah. I think that's how we're going to do things for now, but if you got to the end of this, thank you very much. I appreciate anybody who watches any of these and stuff, so I will have probably seen the graphic at this point. If you like what you saw, do the like, subscribe, hit the bell, blah, 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 blah. YouTuber stuff. Fun, isn't it? With that, though, I've been Nick, and I will see you with some more Majora's Mask.